Yeah. Okay, you know who we have today? Celine Dion! Who's better than her?
Wow.
She's a delight.
Yep.
She was on Oprah recently. Did you see her?
I did.
It was so touching with her husband and everything. Talking about how they're in love, and they're delightful.
Nice.
I enjoy them. She's taking a couple of years off to rest and relax, and I couldn't be happier for her. Her husband is a delight, and so is she.
Cool.
And the CD, all the way a decade of song for the entire audience, because it's almost Christmas! An album sold worldwide. Our first guest has finally decided to take a well-deserved break here to perform from her new CD, All the Way, a Decade of Song, which happens to be the #1 album in the country. Please welcome the amazing Celine Dion.
And I know your story. I see what you're going through. Yeah, it's an uphill climb, and I'm feeling sorry, but I know it will come to you. Yeah, don't surrender, 'cause you can win in this thing called love. When you want it there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's lifting down, don't give up on your thing. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Life is with no tomorrow, and loneliness starts to come. Baby, don't worry, forget your sorrow, 'cause love's gonna conquer it all. Oh, when you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's lifting down, don't give up on your thing. Love comes to those who believe it. Don't give up on your thing. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is, baby. That's the way it is. Don't give up on your thing. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is.
Her shoe fell apart! Her shoe fell apart! Celine Dion! We're gonna chat with her right after this. You need help? You need Back with the lovely Celine Dion. What happened during that?
Dancing in the... Can you imagine? I was dancing and I just broke the heel. Look at my shoe!
Look at that! I got news for you. You're very rich. Get a new pair. Come on now.
I can't believe that.
You got to take those off and sign them. We'll put them up on eBay. We'll make money for charity. What do you think?
True.
People will buy your broken shoes. All right, there you go. Now,
Thank you.
Celine, you are taking a break, but before you take this break, they are working you to death, honey. You are doing everything.
Well, I'm wondering, I think I'm going to die before taking this break. I don't know, they make me work so much. They're trying to make me do as many things as possible. But the thing I'm looking for the most, I got to be honest with you, is, of course, the end of the year is always wonderful because we get with the family and it's Christmas time and the spirit is wonderful, and, of course, the year 2000 is coming. But I'm getting married again.
Yeah?
Yeah. With this, of course, with Renee.
Of course, yes. Yeah, I knew that. I know you. I didn't think you were.
Now.
You're going to renew your vows?
Exactly,
Oh, that's
exactly. And
wonderful.
we're going at the Caesar's Palace in Vegas.
And you're working there?
Yeah, and it's gonna be incredible.
That's
because
really lovely.
you know we got married, getting dressed in white and all that already 5 years ago. I can't believe it. But this time it's gonna be, you know, Renee's origins are Arabic.
Right.
And he's gonna get dressed with a tunic. I'm gonna get dressed in a special dress, like gold dress,
Right.
all like metal.
Right.
It's gonna be very heavy. It's gonna be fantastic. And everybody's gonna be seated on the floor. We're about 250 people. Intimate wedding.
Yes.
Just the family. Sit on the floor, eat long dresses, all veiled like this. I'm going to eat like yabrak and hummus and baba ganoush and pita bread, and it's going to be fantastic.
Well, that's going to be wonderful.
And there's going to be camels, real camels.
Real camels.
Real camels.
I saw one in the street the other day going into Radio City.
Really?
In New York City, just walking across the street. Nobody even cared.
Maybe I should...
No, people were like drinking coffee. Yeah, there's a camel, you know? But now this is going to be great because that's the last thing you do, and then you have your 2-year break.
And then I have my 2-year break, and then I start working seriously.
Yeah, right. But I'm so happy you're taking 2 years. I really am.
Me
because
too.
you really need to. I mean, it's...
I'm looking forward to it. I got to tell you, this is not an end of anything for me. It's the beginning of my new life.
Right.
And I'm just looking forward to have a normal life. I'm going to do a lot of things, but I won't do nothing extraordinary. I'm just going to be home and try to cook, and please, I want to become the woman for Renee. I know I'm his favorite singer in the world.
Right, right.
He told me this many times.
Yeah.
And I love him for that. But, I mean, there's nothing like to be able to make a difference in a human being life.
Yes.
And that he comes to me and he says to me, I need you, Celine. I cannot go through this by myself. By the way, he's doing great.
He's doing well, your husband, yes, very well. But that was a big scare that, you know, in many ways it changed your perspective, do you think?
Completely, and it made us realize that maybe we've been planning our future for 18 years. When the record's going to come out, which video, oh my God, which outfit, that's a big problem.
Right, right.
You're planning the things in advance all the time, but what about today?
Yeah.
Today is the most important day, one day at a time. And it made us realize that life is precious. And every time, you know, when you hear the word cancer, it's never part of your vocabulary. It's not for you. It's always for the others, not for you. You know, we're in show business. You know, nothing can happen to us. Sorry. But when it hits you, it hits you, and it makes you realize many things. But I got to be honest with you. Only positive things came out of this.
Exactly. Things happen for a reason, and maybe this was a chance for God to tell you, hey, slow down, take a look at the love you have
and
for
it's
each
not
other.
time to say, why me, and I can't believe, and I was... No, it happened to you for a reason. And thank God we have friends and family and wonderful support of a lot of people who send us gifts and cards and prayers, and it's like, thank you for helping us big time with that, because this is when you need the most people. You need the most help.
And, you know, it's such, really, there's so many celebrities, couples that you meet that, you know, you don't really admire their relationship. You think it's so, but you two, there's such a love between you from the moment that I met you years ago. The two of you have always been one unit, and I'm so happy that you're going to get time to take
And I got to tell you, Rosie, thank you for that, but I never thought I could love Renee more, and I don't think he thought he could love me more, and I think we met for the first time, and it's closer than ever. It's amazing. When I cook for him and I put a plate there, he looks at me and goes, "This is the best meal I've ever had." I'm like,
oh, and that's what it's all about.
Oh, this is much better than a standing ovation. A standing ovation is great, don't get me wrong, but this is amazing.
It's real life. Yeah. There you go. The CD is wonderful, a decade of song for the years that you're on break. Pick it up. You're going to do a box set, you think? You should do a box set. The 2 years you're going away. Tell Sony. Make a little box. Yeah, put it in a box.
Tommy, do a box set.
Yeah, do a box set.
A big one.
And thank you for being on my record and doing my Christmas special.
You're my friend.
You rock, girlfriend. Celine